OG are still able to play around it, but the damage from Solnus in goes challenge as well with the primal sprinters. They beat down on the ancient PSG. LGD looking to close this one up, and they will. Game 3 goes to PSG LGD.
Back against the wall. We knew we were going to get tested. We are getting tested. Yes. This is a rough situation to be in, of course, but we're going to overcome it together. You know, it's been too easy so far.
Like every game.
You don't get it like this. We saw that coming. We were ready for hard games. We're ready for hard series. Welcome. This is a hard series. We're one game away. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go in, have fun, win the next one, and win the one after.
FY just giving so much information for the team. He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Anna. Anna, he's in trouble. The blood right silence connects. He's got the man to back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Anna down for a minute and a half.
One of these unbelievable plays, everyone missed it.
People were asking us, like, what about the Anna, the selling items? I was like, what are you talking about? Which item did he sell?
It's actually hard for anyone to understand because it all happens so fast.
The later the game went, like, they had no chance. We knew that, and I think Anna recognizing that and being able to sell the item, I think it's ridiculous, but also, like, genius level.
They would have absolutely lost. That's like right. I think that was even before the moment where the Seb call happened. Like this all led up to just legendary moments in TI.
OG hitting the ancient, We're going to a game 5.
Okay, so before we get into today's video, just a reminder to please like the video, sub to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way you never miss our newest content. Also, check out our merch over at shop.thescore.com. There's some pretty cool stuff over there. Okay, so what if I told you that the standout play from OG's impossible run at TI8 went completely under the radar? What if I told you that the coolest, craziest, most 2 billion IQ thing anyone on that roster did to secure their first and most enduring international win was sell an item? The story of how OG found themselves in an international grand final in the first place might just be the craziest in esports. Betrayed by his IGL captain and longtime best friend Fly, N0tail wasn't just down, he was out.
The second he learned that Fly was leaving, his face changed. It was like, he started surviving, you know what I mean? Like, it's like the face of the guy that is like surviving.
Literally, no one thought he'd make it to that year's TI.
So forming a team 3 months before TI and having a shot at winning TI, no, not happening.
But he, Seb, and Jerax weren't willing to simply roll over. They decided that the only way forward was to start over.
I always believe that the hardest choices in life are the right ones. The ones that are easy are usually the wrong ones. And in this case, there was only one right choice, and it was the hardest one by far. It was to rebuild.
The issue is that there was no one left to recruit. All of the obvious tier 1 choices were on teams already. So OG had to think outside the box. For mid lane, OG picked up the promising yet unproven pub star Thompson. But for the carry position, they went with Anna, the very player with whom they'd triumphed and teetered before he decided to take a step back from competitive play a year prior.
After TI7, I felt really drained.
I went back home and I just thought about like the year.
The decision to reacquire Anna was a gamble. One of the main reasons he had stepped away from competition in the first place was that fans always seemed to blame Anna for OG's losses.
People can get really, really harsh, even towards a 17-year-old boy that is thousands of miles away from home. And it happens very often in Dota. And that's what it was with Anna. I mean, he was getting a lot of flack. A lot of players, they just break because of it.
Now, Anna was, admittedly, a bit of a wild card. He played weird Dota that didn't always gel with the norm. The problem is that when you're the mid laner of the primo world-class multiple major winning powerhouse that was OG, being the nail that sticks out means you're twice as likely to get hammered, which Anna most certainly did. But just like before, OG believed in Anna. Truly, they thought that his peculiarity was a strength.
He doesn't really think of the things that can go bad. He thinks about what he can do, and then he goes for it. No hesitation.
I'm just gonna run in and f with him.
That is the best way to play it. And Anna, he had it inside him.
From the open qualifier to the closed qualifier to the group stage all the way through the upper bracket, Anna dominated.
The rolling ball forward, they do throw out that Winter's Curse though, and now trying to take down the Storm Spirit. They do find the kill. Anna gets him and now turning onto another. He's buying his bashes and MSS also caught and killed triple for Anna.
At each moment, it felt as if OG were flying by the seat of their pants. And in every instance, Anna's crazy limit-testing carry play was the difference maker.
BKB's on cooldown. Anna's gonna walk into him here. The Manta dodge.
Buyback's gonna come out from Seb. They feel like they can maybe try and take this fight, but Somali's in with the combo. The damage is too much damage. He's getting critted down. They've lost Jarek's out and trying to run himself away, but the burn's too much. Seb jumps in. The buyback, the hawk from Anna. Easy comes into play. Can he turn this one around? Seb falling low, taking down the homie missile. They'll get off easy. Can they get anything more? They're able to find Starly. They're able to find Fly. The buyback hold from Anna.
After they'd Cinderella'd their way into the grand finals, all eyes were on OG. No one actually believed they could perform one last miracle, even though everyone wanted them to. The issue was their opponent, PSG LGD, the super team who OG had somehow upset in the upper bracket final, but who were not the kind of roster to get caught off guard a second time. Despite taking game 1, OG lost the next 2 games in succession. So going into game 4, it was do or die for OG. Their backs were against the wall, and things did not get off to a great start.
The mid indeed, Somnus diving in Thompson. He's got the cold snap. The tower heading into Somnus as well, but Somnus gets the final touch, gets the kill.
Thompson's Invoker had gotten handled by Bloodseeker, and despite having an incredible laning phase, Seb's axe would not only fall off after the mid game, but LGD had a counter for it in the form of FY's Tusk. If OG were gonna win, it would come down to their hyper-scaling carry, Phantom Lancer, taking over the game. It would come down to Anna. The issue is that LGD were hellbent on making sure that didn't happen.
Somnus pops the Shadow Blade, turns with a rupture. Chalice goes in with the jump, pops the BKB. Starts to punch into Anna, the blood rides down. Anna getting silenced, to be able to Manta start it off, starts to back away. The Sunstrike on X-Nova, but it's off the point. X-Nova will survive. Anna getting focused, Thompson tried to come in for the side with the combo, but the snowball again from FY, buying time for Somnus. He looks towards Seb, but he just beats into the blade belt. Seb's able to turn and get the kill. There'll be the buyback for the Bloodseeker. Anna trying to hold still, but Chalice, he's got his number. He knows exactly which one he is, Anna. Look at the doppelganger, does manage to get up to the high ground, but Somnus with the buyback, he's there, ready to claim the kill.
I want to thank our friends at iBuyPower, the official PC of VCT Americas, for sponsoring this video. Earlier this year, iBuyPower sent us to LA to experience all of the excitement of one of Valorant's biggest events in person. The pros love their iBuyPower PCs, and if you want to work and play like a pro, check out iBuyPower's high-quality pre-built PCs and use our code for some sweet discounts on gaming PCs at ibp.gg/thescore. iBuyPower's back-to-school sale is going on from August 6th to 19th, so head on over to their site for some sweet deals. And yes, because I know you're wondering, both discounts stack. Now, let's get back into today's story.
Slowly but surely, LGD were squeezing OG, tightening the noose around their necks and giving them no room to maneuver. In an effort to create some morsel of space for themselves, Seb and Thompson went for a pick on the crucial yet increasingly unkillable Morphling, which turned out not to be a great call. Literally.
Yeah, they just need a couple more minutes on the side of OG before they're ready to fight. Wait for an age to expire.
Seb, he's in, gets the call, the Cataclysm, but again FY, he's there with the snowball save. He's going to be fine, and now they turn to look towards the axe. The taunt's going to be out. Seb goes for the TP. They've got the stun to cancel, though.
Following the botched gank, Thompson attempted to flee, only to find himself in the waiting arms of an Enchantress.
He's running away. X-Nova's there with the wraparound, gets the slow off, gives the vision for the snowball. TP from No-Tails coming in towards the shrine, but Thompson, he's trapped.
And that's when LGD saw an opportunity to close things out. Immediately after the Thompson pick, FY beelined it towards OG's Ancient Camp. Now, what he wanted was another pick. What he found was the pick.
And look at these deep wards that he's placed during that time than he was running around doing so. He now has full vision of OG. He sees Anna farming these Ancients right now.
Oh, Anna. FY just giving so much information for the team.
And then it happened. Anna made the craziest, most 2 billion IQ play of the entire international.
He's got eyes on him. Get the punch on the wrong target, but the snowball pass will catch Anna. Anna, he's in trouble. The blood right silence connects. He's got the man to back up in a second, but can he really play his way out of this one? He cannot. Anna down for a minute and a half.
The second that Tusk appears on his screen, 2 things become apparent to Anna. The first is that he's going to die. The second is that he doesn't have buyback. In a split second, Anna realizes that as soon as he dies, this game is over. OG will have no way to win a team fight, and LGD will secure the Aegis of Immortals. He can't live. He knows that. What he can do is fight another day. But in order to do that, he needs to make a crazy economic decision. In a desperate yet calculated effort to secure enough gold for buyback, Anna finishes the ancient camp before doppelganging his way onto the bounty rune and securing it. Now, in total, Anna has netted 415 gold in the span of about 5 seconds. That put him at just over 1,060 gold. Unfortunately, he was still shy about 800, and what's worse, his time was up. LGD had arrived. And that was when Anna did, well, he did a lot of things. Once the doppelganger was over, FY used Walrus Punch on a random PL. Thankfully for Anna, it wasn't the real one. FY starts channeling a snowball, and Anna, in a stroke of mechanical brilliance, micros an illusion away from the engage, faking out both Somnus and X-Nova. This buys him a crucial extra second to inch his way over to the secret shop, sell both his Talisman of Evasion and Ring of Aquila, and unbeknownst to everyone in the server, keep OG's TI dreams alive. Thinking high ground was theirs, LGD barreled down mid lane and secured their first set of racks before going for a second set top. Now, if they got that second set at that timing, it was over. And it was looking over. But Anna had buyback.
Another tier 3 tower falling incredibly fast. They really don't want to use it. Seb jumps in, gets the call onto FY. There's the buyback. The Cataclysm isn't enough to do anything. It isn't. PSG LGD still fighting strong. Thompson getting focused by Somnus. Seb taken down by Arme. The triple buyback's now out as Anna in trouble. He's brought back for this one. The deafening blast onto the 3 of them knocks them back, but Anna gets focused. Seb! He's in with the call. He has the control onto the morphing Somnus. Now being chased by Thompson. Picks in with the cold snap. The PL army's on top of it. They get Somnus too. As OG, they have to expend 3 buybacks, but they hold on to the top racks.
Off of that turn, OG regained control of the map, secured a pick bottom, and in the blink of an eye, had set up a siege of their own.
OG have the full 5-man pushing in all 3 lanes at the same time as they approach LGD's base.
The road to victory was long, and even at that point, OG were in no position to close things out. But Anna had bought his roster the only thing they needed: time. Slowly but surely, OG dragged things out, allowing LGD to take them to the brink before clawing their way back.
Jerax back in, the combo, meatball down onto Challenge, but Challenge is so tanky, Box Achiever's gone, he's on top of Jerax, Jerax is gone, Anna as well, can he really fight back against the Somnus, and X-Nova is so low? As the buyback for Jerax comes in, he's healing Anna back up, that buyback could set them up for the kill on X-Nova, the cold snap, down onto the Injunction, they find him, he's out of mana, he's starting to shift into the strength, but he's surrounded, OG, can they find the morph? They can! OG are still in the game.
Everything that happened for the rest of that series, from the Seb call to Anna's Ember Juke later in Game 5, was only possible because of Anna's secret shop heroics.
Say if you get ruptured, because then I want to reload you out.
Yeah, sure.
That's the only thing I care about.
I mean, I don't even know what the f***'s going on. I haven't seen my
Anna's buyback play may not have been the moment OG won the International, but it was the closest they came to losing it.
They would have absolutely lost. That's like, I think that was even before the moment where the Seb call happened. Like, this all led up to just legendary moments in TI.
In that moment, the same jittery 17-year-old who'd once been blamed for sinking OG had saved them. And that's what he'll be remembered for. Not the collapses, not the criticisms, but the 1 in a million maneuver that in retrospect, no one else could have made.
If you go back to the moment and you ask somebody to do that play in that stress situation, he might, fumble because it's such a high pressure situation, yet Anna does it very cool, calm, collected.
to make such a cerebral, unorthodox, split-second decision about the next team fight as you're being ganked in what could be the last engagement of a $25 million tournament is just... Ana didn't just perform under pressure, he triumphed.
He realized they were ganking, he's checking his buyback goal, and in the meantime he's juking them. He's doppelgangering with PL, microing an illusion to fake like it's the real one. I mean, that happened in 1 second, you know?
That's what separates not only good from great, but great from greatest. If you had told us in 2017 that this shaky teenager who struggled under pressure and didn't look ready for the big leagues was gonna cement himself as maybe the most untouchable talent ever to play the game, everyone would have called you crazy. A play of that caliber doesn't just earn you a trophy or a life-changing amount of money, it earns you prestige, reverence, godhood, and in the case of Ana, immortality.
Finally got to play in the finals, Ana. We did it! We did it! We f***ing did it, man!
Look at it, man.
And we are gonna be right here. We're gonna be here, Ana.
Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring the notification bell. For unique, bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit us up on our Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.